A very good day and salam sejahtera to our beloved lecturer Dr. THEAN and all my fellow friends. I am Goh Yew Seang, would like to make a presentation with answers to a selected assigned question. It is hoped that this presentation can benefit all parties. So, are you ready to watch my presentation? Let me start now. Let us see what assigned question is. This is the question from chapter 16, Expectation, Output and Policy in the textbook Macroeconomics by Olivier Blanchard. The question is stated as follows. Assume that government proposes an increase in current taxes and is expected to maintain it in the future. By using ISLM model, illustrate graphically and explain the effect of this policy on current output and current interest rate. Alright, let us discuss the answer with a clear solution graphically and in a detailed explanation for that question. Let us look at the perspective in the current period. Based on the graph, we can see that the initial equilibrium is obtained at E0 view IS0 and LM0 equal at the level of output Y0 and R. When the government proposed to increase the current taxes, the increase in the current taxes will lead to a fall in government spending in the current period, as more income is collected in the taxes. Therefore, less is available for spending. This will shift the IS curve to left from IS0 to IS1 as shown in the circle 1. Now, the new equilibrium is achieved at E1 where IS1 intersect with LM0 at Y1 and R. As a result, the output in the current period will drop from Y0 to Y1 and the interest rate will remain at this stage. In further, we look ahead to the role of expectation about the future. When the government expects to maintain the current taxes in the future and others are fixed remain as shown in this function. Therefore, this will lead to a decrease in human wealth and current consumption. In addition to this, maintaining the current taxes in the future will once again lead to a decrease in current consumption and current investment. Hence, IS curve will shift again to the left from IS1 to IS2 as shown in the circle 2. Now, the new equilibrium is achieved at E2 where the curve IS2 intersect with LM0 at the level output of Y2 and R. As a result, the output in the future will drop further from Y1 to Y2. Now, let us move back to the current period. In order to return back the natural level of output or go back to the initial economy momentum, the monetary policy should be implemented to decrease the expected future interest rate. At the given current interest rate, a decrease in the future current interest rate will stimulate spending and therefore output increases. Hence, the lower current interest rate will shift the horizontal LM curve downward from LM0 to LM1 as shown in the circle 3. Therefore, the new equilibrium is achieved at E3 where the IS2 intersect with LM1 at R1 at Y3. Subsequently, the output will increase from Y2 to Y3 and the current interest rate will drop from R0 to R1. However, in the reality, the effect of monetary policy on output depends very much on whether and how monetary policy affects the expectation. It can influence by various factors including the degree of interest rate sensitivity of investment and consumption and the impact of expectation on the effectiveness of monetary policy. In this situation, since the expectation is unchanged, which is the current taxes is remain in the future, so the effect of the monetary expansion on output will be limited even though in the increasing. So now let us go back to the required question. What are the effects of this policy on current output and the current interest rate? As an overall, from the graphically explanation and the detail provided previously, it is clearly concluded that the current output will decrease slightly even though there are limited increase after the monetary policy is implemented, and meanwhile the current interest rate is also declining as well. So that's all my discussion and presentation. Thank you.